It is Easter Thursday in lockdown, and so I wanted to go over some things about Passover and what the Last Supper is all about and what the church celebrates. So many churches, many Christian churches, celebrate in this time the Passover meal or a heilige nachtmaal. And when they celebrate this, we use bread, unleavened bread, hopefully, bread that has not risen. This we also get from the Passover, because in the Passover, in the times where the Jews were freed from Egypt, they had to use unleavened bread, because there was no time to prepare. They weren't prepared, so they could not let the bread rise, so they baked flat breads. You can Google a recipe, a quite easy recipe. To make flatbread. Most of them you only need flour, maybe a bit of salt, water, a bit of yogurt. Easy, simple methodology like that. And it bakes in a pan, doesn't bake in an oven, so there's no long-term heat or, as I said, time involved. And this they ate in abundance on celebration of Passover. But when they get to the point where they have to share the bread, right after Jesus names Judas as his betrayer, he breaks it and he tells them, well, as we break bread and share and we eat bread among each other, there's a new meaning coming to this. This new meaning is that it would be the meaning, the symbol of my body being broken. See, Jesus is announcing his death. He's also announcing that he becomes the final Passover lamb. And as he becomes the final Passover lamb, he sets us all free. After that, they have a glass of wine. They have 4 glasses of wine. So I have apple juice because in lockdown you do not get alcohol, but you can use the wine that you have, or juice in this case would be fine. And as you read from Mark 13 onwards, or in Matthew, or in Luke, or in John, you will find that Jesus drinks wine, and as he drinks it, he says, but this wine will become my blood. The symbol will change for this. The Eucharist will be forever the Eucharist after this. This wine, this cup, would remind you of how my blood flew and how I gave every drop of blood for your life. How God bought our sins. How he paid our price. How God became the final lamb to be sacrificed for human sins. The untouched. And so, as we go into this Holy Weekend, and Good Friday is tomorrow, and we go through the motions, and you read through what's happening, may you remember that bread and wine, no matter when we celebrate it, we can always remind ourselves of the price God paid, of that how wine and bread feeds our body and lests our thirst. So God's love and Jesus' sacrifice and growing in faith feeds our souls and our spirits and lessens our thirst for meaning and purpose in this life. May you have a blessed lockdown. May you have a blessed lockdown Easter. Be safe, stay home. Goodbye.